This is what happened last night. We got pretty good steady rain last night. There's a layer of ice on the truck, you can see. And with the rain, I thought we were going to wake up glare ice, but it did. I was hoping it would turn around and snow into the ice, which it did, and we ended up with this crust and a little bit of snow on top. It's almost done snowing supposedly now, so we're going to head up, but you can see we're going to have to really scrape and dig the walkways off. So another day in Hollywood today. So we'll get at it. Kind of like Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. Just a little bit less snow and a little more slippery, I guess. So we're still into it, guys. We didn't get much snow last night, but we definitely got enough to do the walkways. And probably up in Danville, I bet we might be able to plow up there. You guys that follow along know she's a different animal up there. They get a lot more than we do usually. Hey, look at that. New tarp on the old girl, guys. And free hat, free cup for that Boss snowplow. It's about my third year with that. So you guys looking for a snowplow, they're pretty good snow plows, and I haven't really had any trouble at all with that. I did have to take the feet off there earlier this week. We didn't have much snow and I couldn't really get it without taking them feet off, so it gave me another time to get a plow in. And so we're keeping at it. I got a lot of catching up to do still with you guys. I appreciate you coming by and subbing the channel and hanging out with me for a little bit. And some of us can't get up as well as others in the morning, can they? And those airflow sanders work real good too. I got stainless steel on the sander this time. I've had that about 4 years, and I got stainless steel on my Boss snowplow this time, so you don't get the rust coming through. I mean, you still will, just a tad, but not much at all. This one here is the electric one, and I put a new motor in there, and I guess that's about all I've had to do for that. Bad enough, I guess, but it's working real good now, guys. Been using it quite a bit. I've used probably about half of the sand that I got down there. I got 60 yards this year, so I'm probably through about 30 yards of that so far. And we're another week of January here, so should have plenty of sand. Just waiting for Nate to come down. He should be here any minute, and then we're heading out. Saturday, guys. It's probably the best snowfall we've had in 3 weeks. We've been getting just small amounts. We've been plowing. This last week was really good. Tomorrow we're going to get more snow and plow again. And I'm not sure after that, but the last 2 weeks before this past one haven't been all that great. We've been dealing with a lot of freezing rain, ice, and a little bit of snow. But we've been doing all right. We've been staying pretty busy, believe it or not. I got the places that only require, you know, an inch of snow, and you got to get it out. So we're doing pretty good so far this winter. Like I said, 2 short weeks, a little bit, about half what we should have made. A few weeks we made half more than we should have made. So we're running about average, I guess. Not too bad so far. Happy Saturday, guys. Man, you're not looking too good. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. You better get up. We'll go up and get your friend. Come on. Okay, here he comes. Fills in the job every time. Just getting done plowing down here, guys. Been almost every day plowing. We haven't had to do 2 times around yet, but the snow is supposed to come back this afternoon, and then it's supposed to change to freezing rain again tonight. So we'll switch back to sanding, I guess, for a while. I haven't even been to work yet. I'm just I gotta go to the hardware store, and I got 2 repairs I gotta do for the properties, and after that I gotta go back down and do the daycare down here in Passumpsic and the youth center in St. Johnsbury, because I couldn't do them. Well, I didn't do them first thing this morning because there wasn't really enough snow there yet, so I figured I'd wait, and once they get parked in there, you can't do it. You gotta wait till they close. So it is what it is, but staying pretty busy, guys. Time on YouTube is gotten less than what I like, but I'll catch up to you guys. Have a good one. Here we are, guys. Snowmen come and go. I got 1 sick one left, and that's it. Look at this. This is since we left. A little bit of snow here. I might have to come up this weekend and get that snowbank out with the tractor. So this is the first repair. The other one's down in Pearl Street, back in St. Jay. The other one's at Hill Street. You guys go back if you want to see some work vlogs, because I've done a few. Not a lot, but I just find it kind of boring. Nobody's really going to want to see that. But first repair here down at Pearl Street. Okay, these are the 2 buildings I take care of on Pearl Street right here. And that's one of the places I didn't plow this morning. Looks like they're maybe gone. And then we'll go up and get that part, and I probably got just about enough time to put that part on at home. I'm gonna have to take these snowbanks out again, maybe this winter, I don't know. I should have enough time to put that part on when we get back home, and then go and plow those other 2 or 3. If I may let that one slide. I think he's just out for a second. Yeah, maybe I'll plow it while I'm here. Alright, guys, I'll see you in a minute. If you guys new or whatever and you're interested in work vlogs of 4 apartment buildings I take care of, this is probably going to be the last winter update I'm going to do about work, so maybe go back there and take a look. I don't know, I must have, I'm just guessing, 6 or 7, 8 maybe work vlogs. But like I said, I find it kind of boring for myself, so I don't usually take you around anymore. But this is what we're up for today, Tuesday. I did manage to get the Super Bowl Sunday off. I got called out about 4 o'clock for an emergency call, and the guy told me, he said, it's not an emergency call. He says, I don't consider it an emergency call, so if you don't want to go, you don't have to go. So I didn't go. We had peeps coming over for the Super Bowl. Patriots, huh, guys? They kick ass or what? Man, I can't even believe how awesome they are. Okay, guys, this is it. They call it a Clear Wave salt-free water conditioner. Not much to it. $239.71. We'll bring that bad boy home and hitch her up. I'll do a video on it. Let you know. It'll probably take a few weeks maybe before I can really give you, either 2 thumbs down, 2 thumbs up, or somewhere in between. Some heavy stuff, wet, all crusty on top and all water underneath, heavier than hell. The youth center, I have to shovel a lot. lot down there, and man, it was heavy. So all the early morning ones are done, guys, and then I usually finish the driveway here at the house. I can usually go in and get a cup of coffee or two maybe before we head to the apartments and the other residentials that we do during the day, a little bit later in the day. So one more time down, we'll have it here, and then I'm going to have some coffee. So we'll be heading back out in about 15 minutes here. You can see that crust is still on the tarp on the top of the sander there. I'm going to have to shovel my tarp off my sand pit down there and get ready for some sand. Supposed to get down about 17 or somewhere around there tonight, so this will all be frozen tomorrow morning, so I'll be out first thing sanding. This is what it looks like, guys. A real sloppy mess. It was about a 1/4 inch of crust on top up in Danville. This is 35 degrees down here in St. Jay, and it's just a real heavy, sloppy mess. But we're getting it done. We've got, let's see, just 2 more to do after this one, guys. Tell you, my back's about had it. I had to stop 3 times today. But I think Nate did too, so he's a young guy. Here comes 1 tenant, 2 tenants, 2 cars, cool. Alright guys, so we'll finish up here and then I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, a couple more times down. It's heavy shit. Didn't have to stop here, guys. I'm starting to feel like such a Sally. Took the long johns off a while back, guys. Just a t-shirt under my jacket today. I'm thinking about taking this jacket off. 35. Things are starting to melt. As you can see, this is what we're dealing with, is this crusty stuff. And it's not as bad here. Danville, it was probably at least a 1/4 inch of ice on there. Pretty cool. There's Nate, just finishing up salting the walkways. And his t-shirt, it is getting warm, you guys. I got 36 degrees now. A couple more places to go. And we're 41 degrees out, guys. I'm gonna have to shovel these off too, I guess, so I can cook some big meat tonight. Hungry in heck. So everything's plowed out down the bottom. I just got to shovel off the tarp and bust up some sand. I'm done for the day, guys. Thanks for coming by. You guys have a good one. We'll see ya.